The Jubilee celebration for the community-based health program and the Indigenous Peoples Apostolate was attended by a number of participants, guests, and representatives. From the community-based health program sector, there were 129 community health workers, 246 barangay officials, friends, and advocates. From the Indigenous Peoples Apostolate sector, there were 31 Aitas, young and adults from Pantabangan, 66 Igorots, young and adults from 5 remote sitios in Caranglan. The participants and delegates were coming from the remote barangays and municipalities of the diocese. The community-based health program delegates traveled to the venue of the celebration by motorcade. Though some arrived late but safely, the program started with a roll call of delegates and acknowledgement of guests. Then the youth students from St. Joseph's School taught the assembly on the Jubilee song and its action. The main activities in the morning were the animation on the meaning of the Jubilee celebration shared by Father Cesar Vergara, the Director of the Social Action Commission of the Diocese, and the celebration of the Holy Eucharist with Bishop Milo Hubert Vergara as the main celebrant and 6 priests as concelebrants. Before the Mass started, the indigenous people rendered a ritual dance called Talipi, an expression of thanksgiving to Apo Malyari for blessings received. It somehow set the mood of the assembly to the climax of Christian celebration, which is the Holy Eucharist. Before the Mass ended, the certificate of appreciation for the chosen community health workers, all volunteer doctors and dentists, and benefactors, was with pleasure given by the Most Reverend Milo Hubert Vergara. The afternoon activity was opened by a video presentation of the CBHP and the IPA about its training, formation, activities, and services. Further, it was proceeded with the presentation of the various ritual Sayaw Tinaktakyad by the Kalanguya tribe, performed during important gathering like Mankakding, which means an offering and to commemorate the dead ancestors, especially when a member of the family got sick, with the belief that the soul of the ancestor is reminding them. To dance Tinaktakyad is also a sign of thanksgiving for the great harvest and absence of diseases among their tended animals like cows, carabaos, pigs, with the belief that they are being helped by the soul of their departed relatives and ancestors. It is a requirement to kill 5 big swine as a thanksgiving offering, where all the relatives and neighbors are invited to feast for 3 days. Sayaw Tayaw Yasadong of the Kankanai tribe. This dance resembles that of the Ibaloy tribe, since their cultures regarding remembering the dead ancestors is related. To dance Tayaw Yasadong is a sacred act because it is being ritually demonstrated only at a very important and special reason, like Kishing, which means an important gathering of the clan, especially when somebody is ill and in need of healing, through offering to remember the soul of the departed parents, grandparents, and the kins who are ill. Sayaw Binukaw is from the word buhaw, agila, According to the elders, the dance is a sign of blessing that comes from Kabunian, a God from on high that constantly watch over his creatures. The gong, tihitik, and sulibao are used and played only at special occasion because for the tribes Ibaloy, Kalanguya, and Kankanae, these things are considered sacred vessels.